Greetings, everyone. It is GleeCon back again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. On our last episode, we started off the Alliance Player's Guide, finally getting to the next book in the Dungeons and Dragons World of Warcraft campaign setting, and we just kind of touched on an introduction, and they said, hey, here's a novel idea. Why don't we make the Furbolg playable characters? Blizzard, I'm adding you. Also, they did half elves, like basically half high elf, half human, and Wildhammer dwarves again. Blizzard, not a bad idea. You give us dark irons, but not Wildhammer. Okay. We also went and did Nestingwary through Loch Modan, and he's almost done. I'd say we have one small batch of elite quests to do at the end. I have ran through the first phase of the next phase of the Barrens with Varrock off camera, so stay a while and listen as we now do our on-camera version of that with Talanji, who also did not need a name change when we switched servers. Oh, she's going to have to Hearthon back because you had to go run and do all the turn-ins. I do think there's eventually we'll get some helmets out of here, which is why I need to save those gems, because I think it's one of the only ways to get headgears before you're like level 40 is if you build yourself some goggles. Alright, so what I was able to do off camera, I'd hoped that I could get a big chunk. We are getting really close to out-leveling our breadcrumbs. Oh, look at Questy, did not populate with the quest, so let's log out, log back in. I was hoping that, or it seems as though the Ratchet quests are getting kind of kicked down to the curb, so... Oh, maybe I just have it minimized? Is that what it is? Okay. Let's say, wait a minute. She shouldn't have a problem with this because I opened it up and did dungeons with her already, but whatever. Alright, so these, yeah, they're green. They're going to be gray by the end. I really think we've got to start planning on visiting Ratchet soon. So what I was able to do off camera, it's 4:08 now. We'll call it 4:05 if we're going to look for our 5:05 to be around a tight hour. I was able to, in my hour, this part was easy, because now we've sort of over-leveled them, now that we're 16. Varrock is 18 now. So we're getting close. What else did I do? I don't even know what else I need. So I'm going to have to make a decision soon. Improved Slice and Dice is a good one. Probably, I think that's where I'll go. This was quick. To come in there and get the supply crates, because you just got to pick up one and then kill a handful of guys, but we are over leveled. And then the Prowler Claws is easy because boom, you can hit them all in a path, and it is a 100% drop rate on their claws, so you essentially just have to kill 7 of them. So easy peasy. No, they're not the Huntresses here, they're specifically the Prowlers. But then what slowed down the run and took up most of my hour was getting those Witchwing Talons. They have a pretty low drop rate, maybe about a 1 in 4, so you end up having to kill, 30 plus dudes. Or dudettes, I guess. For some reason, harpies are all female. I wonder what a harpy male would look like. So there's a question there. There's something worth exploring. Do I have any buffs I can add on? Oh, it looks like I have my nameplates on. And then, unfortunately, this will open up a second Harpy quest and another hunting quest where you're supposed to hunt the final beast. So we really have 2 more of those, and we still need to do this Dry Seeds and Varrock the Dervish. We have to do those too. And I think that will be a nice... I can pick those quests up. We have those quests all there. We'll be able to pick up a couple more, some breadcrumbs. I'm sure we'll have time as we talk to look at that. So let's go from a lore perspective. We now have to decide to murder the Quillboar. So this is our first time really getting into some... We've done it once in Durotar. So now we're continuing to fight the Razormane tribe. Is that good? Is that bad? How do we feel about that? I don't know. Look, I don't like that, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna...
It is too far away.
I was gonna sap that one, but now they're kind of separating. Should I still sap? Ah, dang it, and now I lost the chance to do either. Maybe maybe I'm just gonna pop my well, yeah, luckily, look at that. We've got some decent gear now that we've been running dungeons. That's a great thing. Yeah, so that's good. So I took down one of each, and I had a very easy time with this also. We actually don't have to kill too many of these guys because maybe I need to start popping that after one against these greens. Oh, look, a two-handed mace. Just dropping freaking... And yet my paladin can't get one to save his life. Oh, I didn't listen to my own advice. Oh, look, I've got my buffs on too. I have Thorns and Mark the Wild on right now, so that's left over from my instance. How's that? How's my back treating me? It's way better. Right, yeah, I got some decent. I mean, we did it on camera with her, so actually you've seen me interact with her. I can't remember where Kreenig is. I think, yeah, Kreenig Snarlsnout. He's I guess the leader of this little faction. Milk Dud, more like Milk Dead. Okay, so we've got some. Gotta find some crates. Where's Kreenig? There he is. Alright, so I'm gonna just work my way back in. Killing some guys I would like to. What? Okay, I would like to kill as best as I can. Yeah, I've got this exposed armor. I never ended up using that. I keep forgetting about it, and I don't know if I should be using it or not. I don't want to kill these mystics, but I also don't want to let them be alive when I am preparing to kill Kreenig. We basically have to clear the area here. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm going to try to build up a big slice of dice. Well, I'm going to get a full 5-point slice of dice is what I'm going to get. There we go. Okay. So that will allow me to... I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I thought I was going to do something great with it, but nope.
I need to get closer.
I need to kill Kreenig is what I need to do. Okay, so there's a chest right there. There's some crates right there. Like, alright, let's wait for Kreenig to come a little closer. I really want to get him while
I am out of range.
the getting's good.
I cannot do that. Not ready yet.
Okay. Feint. Oh yeah, Feint is way different. It's essentially a useless. Oh yeah, we just murdered him, and we took his tusk. Yeah, Feint is basically useless now. I spend my energy to do a move that makes me have lowers my threat a little bit. Sorry. No, thank you. I can't. If I'm ever in a situation when I need immediate threat reduction, I'm probably screwed, and I'm gonna need something else other than wasting my energy on some minor threat reduction because the tank couldn't hold it or whatever. Which, believe me, I'm not like coming down on tanks that bad. It's our job. I get it. I wouldn't say it's the hardest job. In my opinion, heals is the hardest job. If you want to be good at it. But definitely tanks get all the blame. Well, like 90% of the blame. Healers get like another 8%, and then the rest of it goes to the DPS for doing dumb things, pulling, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so as you can see, we are just cruising. There's no real... I don't want this orb. We've already taken out the hard one. We have 2 more defenders to do. We have a bunch of 7 more geomancers, so I need to kill geomancers. It's because this is mystics over in this area. I don't know why they wouldn't have given us mystics as our kill. We're also already almost at 17. Okay, so even though that's a defender, I think I'm gonna like hightail it out of here. Maybe I'll kill this one. That's what we need. We need it because they're everywhere. I like that he didn't even notice me there. What? Yeah, so I want my slice and dice to last longer. That's gonna overall up my DPS because then I can focus less on dumping my combo points into it. I also did pick up Thieves' Tools, either during the last episode or right after it, I don't know. But yeah, so this is a pretty easy quest. This is... If I was ever going to do something like this again, I think what I would do is... Oh, don't do it. The inventory is full. We don't really need the blood shards. I don't need that at all, so I ice cold. I'll throw away the mana potion if I have to next. But I think what seems more fun to me would be to do every quest on one character, and then dang it. I was just about to pop the slice and dice. And then that you'd be a little bit over leveled, the quest would be easier. We'd be able to go in like a one order instead of me jumping around. Again, that's another choice. Like, there's ways I would do this a little bit differently. But the downside is you miss out on class quests. Okay, well, none of those have been particularly like, oh, I need this class quest. However, when we get to the heritage quests,
I do not have energy.
Some of those class-specific things, those quests, well, then it's going to behoove us to have the different races in the different classes. And when we get to Legion, well, every class basically has its own campaign. So that is going to be super cool. That's not that trash. I also have a banana that I can get rid of.
Inventory is
Which, let's dump that banana. Depending on your particular preferences, that might be a wasting of some good food. Or I might have just gotten rid of something that was tainting my entire sack. Okay, let's go find some more geomancers. I don't need any more defenders. I need 4 more geomancers still. I don't know why these things are being so... Why? I was trying to let you live as your main defender. And I guess you weren't interested in that. I mean, I'm picking these people's pockets too, just to see, like, hey, like, oops, that was a waste. Hey, 18 cents is 18 cents at this level. I can't sneeze in any of that. We gotta take it where we can get it. I don't want your milk.
Inventory is full.
Why would I want your pocket milk? I guess get rid of that gnawed bone. Trade a bone for some milk. You know, you've arrived in life for sure when you're making the tough fiduciary decisions about whether or not you should keep investing in the bone in your pocket, or whether you should change it for that glass of milk from someone else's pocket. That's a real hero. And I thank you, Blizzard, for allowing me to actualize my dreams, at least in with an avatar. Maybe one day, if I play my cards right. Ooh, look at this guy. Oh, but he's not a real... Like, he's not a rare. He's just some dude. So I'm not gonna kill him because it's probably gonna be a tougher fight. Any low-level alchemists around? That's a specific, like, a weird ask. Hey, does anybody suck at alchemy? Just wondering. And like right away, someone's like, "Yeah, what's up? You called?" Like a very specific, like matchmaking app. I'm looking for people that are very unskilled at this particular thing. I mean, look, they want to keep meeting up right near Crossroads. I really need to meet up with you. I'm interested in perhaps some minor health potions. I want to off. Maybe he's like a dealer. Hey man, I got some peace bloom.
Not ready yet.
So not peace bloom, bro. Yeah. Hello, level 17. Okay, so let's increase the duration of slice and dice. I like it. Take it. Let's see if we have a noticeable difference. So now, does it... We'll have to look that on the next thing if it actually marks it. I've found that it's not marked on the tooltip a lot of the time. It's so nice to be able to see actual... Why would you be in the... Oh, that's that channel I joined.
I
don't want to wait on...
I need to get closer.
I didn't want to wait the 3 seconds. Alright, so... We've done it. We've killed our people. So we've done about 15 minutes pinch before. Discolored. Oh, so someone is just really going out of their way to be nice. Discolored healing potion. That's from... I feel like that's similar to the one you get on the quest. That, what's his face? The one where you use the Worgen Hearts as part of the potion. And it basically heals as much as a lesser healing potion. But it takes a little less or something. I don't know. See, I want that copper, but I don't want to fight these guys. Have you ever been in that boat? You really want the thing that the people are guarding. You don't want to fight them. Wish I'd vanish. I mean, that would be cool. Spoils you as a rogue. Like I said, like I've said a million times.
I cannot carry anymore.
Get rid of that milk. I'd rather have the blood shards.
Inventory is full.
Okay. I'll get rid of that one blood shard. I'd rather have the ore. Am I even going the right way? Kind of. Alright, so we are basically halfway done with the quests, about. By the time we turn them in, call it 20 minutes. So initially I was like, yeah, maybe I can get 3 kind of pairs of quests done. But the harpies slowed me down. So we're probably not going to have that happen, unfortunately, for us. I don't have a lot of... I think you can change these into rough grinding stones if you get a little bit higher. I don't need that. I think she has a lot of that stuff in my... What am I really supposed to do with all this? I can make crude scopes. I think I got a lot of bolts in my bag. Copper bombs, but they take linen, and I still need my linen for bandages. Actually, I should have done that, but oh well. Now they're opening up this egg hunt quest, so we'll read that. We'll pick it up and read it, but we're not going to do it anytime soon. It's a level 22 quest. Alright, hey Thork. So first, supplies to the Crossroads.
How goes your search for the supplies, Tamanji? I trust the Quillbore fall under your strength easily.
They do.
Haha, thank you, Tamanji. Think this will help us greatly. You're a boon to the Crossroads and to the Horde. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know.
Okay. And then the disruption ends where we killed their leader.
Cut off the head of their leader and chaos ensues, Tamanji. Learn this lesson well. It will aid you in the future. The Boars will flounder without direction, and we will be able to take back the Barrens. Well done, Tamanji. With Kreenig's death, there will be a definite decline in the attacks on our caravans. Your people should be proud to count you among them.
That freaking thing is literally the exact same thing. Whatever. Alright, so he has a breadcrumb report to Kadrak.
Have you ever been to Ashenvale to the north? The Horde has recently set up an outpost on the Zoram Strand there. We can always use some new recruits to help defend our new fronts. If you think you're up to it, see Kadrak in the Northern Barrens at the Watchtower. He's heading up the Ashenvale campaign and can give you further orders.
Cool. Which will also kind of get us in the Warsong area. So we will, and Talanji actually will be the girl that does that. But not in this episode. We're going to get her up to level 20 first, so she's got a little bit more to do. Let's sell these blood shards. Let's sell that. Ridiculous. I don't think those pants are any better. No, mine are way better. I guess I'm going to sell this girdle and keep the one I have. I guess I should have seen what it looked like, but not a huge deal. We have 4 stone. All that's fine. It's starting to take up inventory slots, but what are you going to do? I can go ahead and at least free up one more slot by making this linen cloth, and hopefully, well, no, we have to get to 80, so kind of stuck. We're kind of stuck with that for a little while.
I'll be seeing ya.
All right, let's pick up this other quest from Quran, the egg hunt. Probably gonna be raptor eggs.
Who you be?
Hey, Talanji. I've been sent to the Crossroads to watch over the land and take notes of its happenings for my masters in Ogrima. One object of my studies are the insect-like creatures found to the south in the field of giants. We know little of the creatures, so I've been making it a point to discover more. They seem to have intelligence to them, more so than any normal animal. Take this digging claw and collect some of the creature's eggs from the mounds, but be careful. If alerted, they will attack you.
Stay away.
Alright, so I was wrong. It's not raptors, it's siliphids that we're going to be digging out. And now let's go kill lions on our way to killing harpies. Unfortunately, we are losing a stupid slot. Losing a slot because now we have to have this digging claw. Oh well. I think off camera I'm going to try and level up some. I need to find more ore, hopefully, because I don't have a lot. 11 more copper. So we'll try to find some more so I could level up this a little bit more. Now that my silver is, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's not in great shape because we'll see how we are when we get closer to. But, like, the problem is that a weak flux costs a silver. So basically, anytime I make one of these recipes, I'm spending silver on it. That's annoying. Not to mention the flight path to Orgrimmar, yada yada yada. And I don't know if there's an engineering chainer in Crossroads. There might be. I'll peek around. That's what I'll do to conclude this. How is her fishing too? Like, I know... Oh, she's never fished. Ever. So her fishing is terrible. Her cooking. Yeah, cooking, that's the one thing I would definitely say lacks for... if you come out of Durotar. If you're a horde or a troll, an orc or a troll coming out of Durotar, like, your cooking is terrible. Terrible. And the horde does not gain easy access to the brilliant small fish cooking recipe. So you're really at a severe disadvantage if you want to cook as a member of the horde in Classic. Now, it's a lot easier nowadays because those zebra are just chilling by where all these lions. The lions like to spawn inside of the bushes. So if you're ever looking for the prowlers, that's where they're that's where they like to chill. Also, be careful, I guess, when you're walking by them. But anywhere where you have a lot of bushes, that's where they're. Yeah, there's one right there. But a lot of the times they'll spawn like inside the foliage. All right, so this, for instance, does 10 damage plus my normal weapon. This does 150 plus 30, so it's a significant upgrade if you... Okay, so one tick will give me 10 seconds now, which is good. I intend to turn in for the Horde, triggering the respective buff. Oh. So, guess that's cool. I guess... Literally says there's a copper vein, like, oh, there it is. It says it's like right here. 8 a.m. tomorrow. So 8 a.m. tomorrow, he's going to be triggering that buff. That's probably one of these buffs that I did notice, since, like, buffs are so much harder to come by, like, there's a must-have. I was kind of looking into, like, some end-game stuff, and it appears that there's a must-have item, which is like a chrono buff-elabolator, I don't know, but it basically allows you to take any buff you have on you and then store it. So you suspend the buff, you don't get it, but whenever you want, you can reactivate it. So for instance, if you have a buff like that, you save it for when you are going to do raids or whatever. So, kind of cool idea. So I like this now. We can... Got a small furry paw. The small furry paws sell for a pretty decent amount. Those are the ones that sell for about silver. Like 93 copper or something. The stack of them is pretty good. I think they're used for some kind of crap, I don't know. So if you notice, yeah, that 100% drop rate, like I said, so that's pretty good. Don't need Hecklefang hyenas. So we should easily have these prowlers taken care of before we go to our first round of harpy killing. But yeah, this is, I think this slice and dice is actually nice. And it's only going to get better. It allows us to keep that buff going, and then we can continue to use the buff on not the buff. We continue to use the points on Eviscerate or whatever. I don't know. I just feel like it's so weird. Like you generate so fast on retail. Yeah, I think it's funny that these beasts of prey can't even detect me. Come on, you're a prowler. I'm walking... Like, all I am is just walking quietly. And, like, kind of hunched over. That's my big... That's what I had to train so hard in. You're quietly walking, hunched over. Alright, there goes my last buff. Out of buffs now, because I didn't have my chrono hibachi table. It's an aboriginal cape. Well, it's not as good as mine. But we're already almost done with hunting lions. And look, we are right on the border of harpy territory. Now, the second round of harpies is called lieutenants, and I don't know what the freak a harpy lieutenant is, so... that quest may or may not be a pain. It might be easy. I don't know. That'll be on the next episode. Next Crossroads episode. But this is going pretty well. Her DPS is good. I mean, that's what she does. So now there's starting to be like a nice difference between my DPS versus my tank. Like, he can survive anything, but she's killing. She's starting to kill way faster. Especially now that I actually have 2 good daggers. It makes a world of difference. I might want that for my... If I was on my Tauren, which I'll be doing the Tauren off camera. Well, we'll make another Alliance episode here soon. Alliance book. The, whatever it's called. The Alliance Player's Guide. We'll be doing that. Blackrock Depths and Beyond. Any endgame dungeon. Okay. So anyway, we will do... Do they have pockets to pick? They do. Fantastic. Alright, so... But yeah, there's starting to be a difference, like between, say, a DPS and a tank and a healer. Like, right when you're starting Ragefire Chasm, probably not so much. Got one talent. Let's see if the RNG gods are good to us. I think I would be.
I am out of range.
Because either way, good or bad, we're gonna call this one our last episode, most likely. I mean, our last mission, but we're doing all right. Like, we're only 30 minutes in. Now, these guys, I believe, run.
I need to get closer.
I guess they all run, all the harpies. Oh, there you go, 2 for 2. I think that's actually what happened to me on my warrior too. I think my first 2 or 3, I got the talon right away, and then nothing. I went like a crazy amount of time without getting one. Her energy regeneration is getting better too, though. I like that. So anybody that's really familiar with Classic Roses, you guys can tell me, is it a good idea to, let's get that, pop one, like I know now in retail, you do not waste your combo points 99% of the time, unless you're either full or one away from full. But that kind of ties into Mutilate. Mutilate gives you so many, so even if you have the talent to where you get 6 total combo points, you can, in a very quick span of time, get 5 or 6 combo points. Because you can get 1, or you can get 2 or 3 off of every quick little hit. And then if you get Slicer Dice going, which Slicer Dice is even better because you can have it spec to where every time you execute, or whatever it's called, it adds seconds onto your Slicer Dice, which is just OP. Basically, so that's the only time I will ever use combo points. If I
cannot carry anymore.
If I only have like 1, anything that can't stack, we gotta get rid of. Because you can just pop it at 1 combo point and I think it's a slow poison. Anyway, you just pop your Slice and Dice, whatever the lowest amount of combo points that you have, and then instantly just start using your execute. Like, get your 5 points execute, get your 5 point executes, and before you have, run through 2 or 3 rotations, your Slice and Dice is up to like a minute, and it'll never get down. Like, if you're doing it right, you just apply Slice and Dice as fast as possible, and then your normal rotation will keep it in play. Which I wish we had that for us here. Alright, so far we're okay. We have 4 of 8, but like I said, we might get some bad RNG. There's also like this, I encountered a couple times, there's something that spawns, she's not like a rare or anything. But there's a thing. Like it's called like a storm caller or something like that. Ooh, I want all this little ore. That'll help me out. But there's like a Witchwing storm caller that's, I think she's at level 17, which is higher than most of these things are. Yeah, so then, I mean, we're doing pretty good.
Inventory is full.
It's the tin vein, huh? Well, I'm gonna drop my furry paw because I'm not gonna be killing any more of those guys. And that doesn't help me. This does help me with my mining though, 74, that's good. Okay, and then there's another ore up here. Probably we're gonna have to get rid of another thing here in a minute. Let's dump. I wasn't paying attention. As soon as I said I wasn't gonna kill any more lions, I just go walk with one. What's up, buddy?
I do not have enough energy.
Well, he had no loot though, so it was a moot point. Alright, I want this over here, as well as those other harpies. But yeah, I think this rogue is starting to come into her own, sort of. I can get rid of this aboriginal cape, it's just a white, I don't really need it. Because I'm going to run out of space with the copper ore real soon.
I cannot carry anymore.
Blood shards I don't give a crap about, but... so we will save that as... we'll save that as a candidate for my next throwaway, because... I think we're Mara or Elite Hinterlands quests. What's Mara? Maradon? 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 How do you say that? I don't know. Okay, we got a good potion. That's good. Okay. He's a level 15. Not that bad. So as you can see, these are a little stronger than what we've been fighting, like the 14 to 15 range. I'm walking all slow. Around here, one of these tree clusters is where that storm person spawns. So now I'm gonna pop both because dang it. I wanted to pop both my cooldowns because I don't want to fight two at once, so I was like, now's the time to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of slice and dice. Oh well. We got some canvas pants, we don't need that. Throw away the blood shards. Blood shards are 25 copper apiece. Cool. Our talon hunt is not going too bad. Which does tempt me to want to do others, but I don't want to be asymmetrical, so if this mission has to go shorter, so be it. Don't dodge my finishers.
I do not have energy.
Alright, doing good. We only need one more talent. And we're coming in at about 40 minutes so far, so let's not jinx ourselves. Who knows? We might have to kill 20 more. So, like, yeah, 20... Yeah, it's not... To me, I'd rather spend the energy and pop one combo point. Because you bang for your buck for combo points. Yeah. But if you can generate combo points so fast, then who cares? Then stack them for big hits, and then it becomes about energy. Basically, that's the equation that you got to try to figure out, and that's why people like Sim.
I cannot carry anymore.
Jackpot, baby! Got ourselves a freaking bag. Love it. And we've got our last Witchwing Talon. So, we have done that. That was a lot quicker. I think I also kill quicker as the rogue. That's part of this too. You're a little slower. Like I don't have to pop all my cooldowns if I fight two creatures with Varrock. As a matter of fact, I routinely will just go in there and fight 2 or 3, and that's that difference between being a tank. So that's cool. So next time I think we're going to finish that up, and then we're also going to do these couple quests over here. So that will be 4, and then depending on time, we will probably also deliver whatever some of these Wharfmaster Dizzywig, Renix of Ratchet, and Chen's Empty Keg. So we are going to drop those 3 off after we do the next round. She also has to do Tazan's Satchel. You know what? Let's do that. There we go. Since we are coming in so early on time, we've only been 40 minutes. She is a rogue. Let's do this rogue quest together. So let's go turn these in and go pick up Tazan's satchel. I believe that one of those is a rogue quest as well. So that is cool. That's a good idea. I'll flush this out a little bit here. 60 tank, looking for any 60-ish dungeon. So if you notice, I'm getting there's a lot of chatter in the looking for group channel. And I mentioned this before, but it is a really big time saver. It's very helpful if you want to look for groups. Join this channel. It is not a automatic channel, but every server that I've seen so far has one set up. So I don't know who goes and sets up this channel, but you just type in /join and then type it in just like that, looking for a group. I don't think the caps matters, but everything else does. Then you're permanently in that channel. If you look at your chat channels here, it will now appear. It's channel 4, looking for group, and you've got everybody ready to roll. Probably, I don't know that local defense matters anymore. Back in the day, sure, you kind of want to know if, especially, it's probably very big in PvP servers and contested zones and stuff like that, but so far you never see any chatter unless it's an automatic, klaxon coming from the guards, blah 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 is under attack. Which you still see that in retail, but nobody freaking cares anymore. They've also made it to where you can't really go attack these guards. I mean, that's a level 40, but a level 60 could still come in here and wreck shop. Just taking out the guards, one-shotting them. The blacksmith, supplier, leather armor, mail merchant. Sell some of our stuff. Not that. No, there's not really a lot that we can sell. I could sell that meat if I want, but now I'm a lot happy. I mean, I have that freaking new bag, so yeah, new bag city. We're also up to 70 silver, so I'm feeling a little bit better about spending some before I level up, because we're gonna probably need somewhere in the ballpark of 60 silver to buy all of our moves. All right, it looks like our turn-in is up here. The top of the old lookout tower.
Speak. Caught up enough of them yet? Keep slicing and taking trophies. I want 8 witch-wing talons. Well, these are nice. Real nice. Good job, Talanji. I look forward to seeing more of your work in the future. Talanji. Back for more. Good. I like to hear that. This time I want you to assassinate some of the Harpy lieutenants in the Dry Hills. Only witch-wing slayers can be lieutenants, and you can tell them apart by the rings they carry. They're a nasty bunch, and they lead some of the underlings in that area. Taking out 6 of them will be a decisive strike against their matriarchy. Make sure they die painfully, Talanji. We want those Harpy wenches to know the idiocy of picking fights with the Horde.
Okay, so it says only the witch-wing slayers can be lieutenants. I don't recall seeing any of those, but I wasn't really looking, so that's what we'll be going to kill. And I'm sure the drop rate is not going to be good. So we're going to go kill 1,000 slayers. Not on this episode.
What do you need?
How goes your hunt, Talanji? Have you found the prowlers? Ah, I see you've been busy lurking in the grasses and hunting prowlers. Do you think then it is time to face a champion among them?
Okay. This, I think, is the end of the quest line if we finish this one. This Echeyaki.
White Mist, Echeyaki in the Tauran tongue, is the king of the savannah cats. He hunts with such stealth. They say he's like a thin white mist on the earth, and he kills so fast his prey have no time for fear or pain. Tauran say he is both mercy and death. You will learn if that's true, for I now set you on the path to hunt Echeyaki. His lair is northeast of the Crossroads among the bones of giant Kodo. Go, blow this horn when you reach his lair. Blow the horn and he will come.
Go for
Alright, I don't think that's actually that hard of a quest. Level 16. So I think we should be able to go. You just blow the horn and it appears. I don't think it's anything special or difficult or whatever. So let's. Did we get any loot? Nothing. So we just got silver, which did bring us into the 80s, which is good. And we're gonna go do this Thief's quest because this is a level 13. We should have done it a while ago. I don't know what it's gonna do for us. Let's look at our quest log and see what it says. Doesn't say. He just wants us to come bring it back to the Cleft of Shadow. Fine. Now this guy, he wants us to do something too. So I guess on our way through here, we can hit up Ratchet and not do the whole thing, but we can at least turn in this Renix the Wretched, because that's a rogue quest too. I don't remember if we read it, but it basically says Zandazan has seen it. Yes, the day comes. Thrall's death. The dagger in his back. Poison seeping through to his every vein. Zandazan has said too much. Talanji, Zandazan has a task for Talanji. Talanji must travel to Ratchet, east of the Crossroads, and speak with Renix the Wretched. Go. So that is a troll dude in the Cleft of Shadows. This is a nice. There's a flight path there too. We picked that up when we're in there. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll go hunt. We'll go down and kill this. Do whatever we have to do here, and then we'll go turn that one into. And he'll probably give us another quest, and we will not do it because by that point in time we're going to be running low. This is just kill one dude, so we should be able to win. And it's level 13, so we should be able to just wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Get in and out on that one. I don't know if it's up top. I'm going to try to stay up top. There's old Ratchet. We're not going to explore Ratchet on this episode because of time, but that's another thing we'll have to do is go walk around and visit our first Goblin City, which is cool. Ratchet is iconic and it still exists pretty much in the same form today. There's lions chilling in the grass. Don't want to mess with them. Even though we could take them. We could take them. But there's another Lost Barrens Kodo. I'm almost tempted to hunt them. Just for... so we can send the stuff to... oh, what's his name? Muln now. Who has become... whatever. So I did have... you know, I put it out there for ideas about the people that I have to change their name, and what I've heard so far is, hey, keep it in, I'd rather, like, spell it wrong, but at least have it the same so when you're talking about it. So that's where I'm leaning towards so far. If I can have, like, a last name, I want that ore back there. If we can have a last name, like, if Kalia, sure, if Menethil's available, I may. I'll think about that one, though. That's kind of weird. Like Earth Fury, okay, he had a cool last name, and Muln, all right, well, it's a distinctive Tauren first name, so I don't really, that wasn't really a hard sell, for me. It was like, all right, fine. Like I said, Shadow Song. There's a lot of Shadow Songs out there, so we can just kind of pick and choose and try to name her something else if we have to. I'm not as tied to that one, but Kalia is a specific person in the lore. So, and calling Kalia Menethil just seems a little weird. Not sure if I love it. But I don't want to do... I'm not above it. Like, a lot of the times I'll do the little accent or whatever, you know, where you use the alt code to create similar letters. So basically you can cheat your way into doubling up on the name. I just don't love that as much because then it's a pain in the butt for other people to find you. So there's that downside of it. Anyway, I wasn't planning on murdering these South Sea pirates, but it appears that they want to be murdered. I am now neutral with all of those factions instantly. I killed one pirate. Some ancestral woolly undies. Alright, so there's Tazan. You can see him. He's padding around. So I was going to kill this cannoneer, but if Tazan's going to come to me, maybe I'll just do it that way. Alright, so we just need a satchel.
I need to get closer.
It's like, wait a minute, someone picked my pocket? Yeah, and now I backstabbed you. Uh-huh. How do you like a knife in the back, Tazan? How do you like being dead, Tazan? Oh, it's locked. Requires Tazan's key. What if I lockpick it? Ooh, I can. No, I can't. Why? Do I have to upgrade my lockpicking more first? Do I have a chance? It says it requires Tazan's key, so. Oh, I was able to open it. And I got Tazan's logbook. Did I just, like... Oh, do I need this? I might have to wait for him to respawn because I think you needed the satchel for the quest. So now I gotta wait for this dude to respawn. That's a bummer. Okay. Yeah, it just basically says the war chief is too subtle in his methods. He's cautious to unleash the might of the horde. Once we were stronger, mighty conquerors of all the pride we must regain in the shattered hand. We'll do so. We build strength from the shadows and strike at the exposed, secretly laying our enemies low. A task you must complete for me to prove your worth. Patrol Tazan trades with the pirates near Ratchet. He has information I must have. Kill me and bring me his satchel. So, I guess they didn't want me to have that info. So, we'll just have to wait for him to respawn, I guess. Since I'm a ding-dong here. Since I'm a ding-dong. Meanwhile, I'll kill a couple more of these guys. Thought that might have been Tazan, but they look similar.
It is too far away.
Oh,
It's not ready yet.
that person had freshly baked bread in their pocket. What I want is some nice warm bread out of a stranger's pocket. Let's eat that bread. That's good. That's some good pocket bread right there. Alright, so we need Tazan to respawn because I am a silly boy. Actually, Talanji did it, not me. I'm innocent. They like me killing these pirates. Ratchet's down. They're like, yeah, keep on killing these guys. Okay, Ratchet. I will. I don't know, like, where he's gonna spawn, because it looks like he pats all the way up and down the hill, so I don't know if his spawn point's at the top or the bottom. I just felt like the spawn point was gonna be the bottom, but... a lot of pirates up here. Luckily, they're pretty weak, so... I guess that's the plus of me procrastinating on this quest, is... they don't really care. Well, his body disappeared, so that's a good sign. Maybe he'll eventually respawn. I don't want to kill these trolls because they make me think they're going to be him. Come on, Tazan. Come to Papa, Mama, whatever. Alright, kill some more. I mean, it gives us Ratchet rep, so that's cool. An empty wallet.
I cannot do that yet.
Should I use the empty wallet? Like, what's the point of an empty wallet? So I guess it's just vendor trash. Dead. 6 more cents to my name and an empty wallet. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna keep murdering pirates until Tazan shows up.
I am out of range.
Which is on. If you don't want your friends to die, you should just hang out. I need to kill you again. I accidentally opened up your treasure. And I have a feeling that there's going to be like step 2 of the quest is do it again. Like pick the thing again. So if nothing else, this respawn is allowing me to get another free point in I think in pickpocket. I think that's how you know, now I'm thinking about it, I think this is how you get the lockpick levels. I think you can get little strong boxes from these guys. Now that I think about it, it's been a long time, but pickpocketing used to actually be cool. It used to be a whole dang thing, and you would have to try to level it up and
I need to get closer. I cannot do that yet. I don't have enough energy.
and then you had to level it up by what is this, a human warrior. You had to level it like just like I did. Like I got to level in. It's not like it is now where you just. I think you just get 5. You don't have to level it up. You get it for your. It just gets more high level as you get more high level. Oh man. I want to pick your pockets and I can't do that if you run at me. Stop running at me, bros. Alright, well. Looking for... asking for a friend. Has anyone seen Jazan? Where's Mancrick's wife? I'm gonna... should I spoil it for them? It's not good. She's not in a good place right now. She needs some time away from him. And she's never coming back. Ooh, let's go get that ore up there. Any Razor friend crawl? Razor, is it Razorfen? Razor something. The tightest stair. Is it Razorfen? Now I'm doubting myself. Razor something. I know that much. Razorfen Downs, Razorfen Crawl. Man, why is Tizan taking so long to respawn? Bro. Come on, man. Okay. Gotta find this dude. And again, I don't know if he spawns at the top or the bottom of the hill, so I don't know where is my best waiting spot. Just murder everyone everywhere. All at once.
It is too far.
That person shooting me? Not cool, bro. She was shooting me. She's level 15 too.
Ability is not ready yet.
Ooh, that was a close one there. Should I eat some of my meat haunch? That guy's respawned. So where's Tazan? Tazim, whatever. Either way, if this dude's respawned, then Tazan should be respawned. I mean, yeah, why would he not respawn? It can't be tied into me. We got another shadow gem.
I cannot do that yet.
Alright, let's get this. Okay. All these guys are respawning, but not Tazan. I'm bummed about that, for sure. I mean, I guess I'm not gonna do... I was gonna say, if I had to, like, There's another empty wallet. I think whether or not they drop the lock boxes that you need to open is dependent upon their level. So maybe these people are just too low level, or maybe I have to complete the quest first. I don't know. He's dead. Wait, no. I see him. He is dead. They killed him over here. Oh, man. I'm crying. So, Tazan spawned over here. Now I have to wait again. So he might have actually respawned faster, and then Questy's just a little bit off on the path, because obviously this is south of where he's supposed to spawn according to Questy. Whatever.
Is not right.
Okay.
Energy.
We'll just keep on keeping on. I can't believe I did this to myself. I quickly came and took care of this quest the way it was supposed to be taken care of. Then I opened up the box for fun and ruined it, and I now have to do it twice.
It is too far
And
away.
now there goes our tight under an hour. But this is really the last thing that we're gonna do anyway, so we're fine on time. I just
Ready yet.
we're just over an hour right now. And once we get this, we can just go back to Orgrimmar and turn it in, but
Is not ready yet.
fortunately, gotta wait on the respawns, so I'm just killing pirates, which is, I guess, whatever. We can get rep. We're getting rep for it. We're getting gold and getting XP. And it's not like not for nothing, but definitely for minimal. We're at this point. This is a video of me grinding. That's okay, I guess. Grinding, getting copper ore, getting red leather bags. Come on. Well, it also confused me because he was on the questy spawn path at first, and then this guy found him over here, so where does he really spawn at? I don't know. So these guys have despawned now, which is good. That means they're going to be eligible to respawn soon. And maybe he'll... I don't... And that's another thing. Does he spawn at a static point? Probably. Which means he probably spawns down there, but I'll do one run to the top of the hill and then make my way back down. Alright. So we got cutthroats. I don't see that old troll anywhere. Okay, boat coming into Ratchet. I think that leads over to Theramore, if you wanted to go to the Eastern Kingdoms from here. I believe. Alright, so we're going to come check down here, since here's some people that are starting to respawn. Please don't run to the spawn zone. Okay, that's just a regular brigand. Do not do it, bro. Okay. I saw somebody else using an add-on, but I don't know if it was classic or like I was watching someone else's like YouTube video and they were doing like a hardcore run, but I couldn't. They had some cool add-ons for questing. They had a lot of add-ons. I mean, they had a lot of add-ons, but I don't know. It looks like him. It seemed more like maybe it was retail because some of the, like, it was more like LVUI style. Maybe it even was LVUI, whatever you want to call it. Jeez Louise, come on.
I am out of range.
I don't know where this guy's spawning, and now I'm having to widen my net so much, and I'm just worried I'm going to miss him again. They had him over here. He could have pulled that aggro though from over here. Don't want anyone pulling him from up there. There he is. Thank you, God. Okay.
That ability is not ready.
Okay. So finally can get old Kazan again. Yeah, I've really got to, I guess, sim damage. Okay, well, there we go. We finally got his satchel. Now it's to the north. We can make our way to Ratchet. Okay, had a little bad luck there, but whatever is what it is. We're moving on. Onward and upward. Maybe we'll turn in the Chen's Empty Keg. Maybe we'll just turn in all three of these Ratchet ones just to get them out of the quest book. Especially the Wharfmaster Dizzywig that's gray now. Why not? Since we're here, since we're turning in the Rogue one, and we're going to hop on a quick flight to Orgrimmar. So we're going to come in probably about hour 15 on this episode, which isn't too terrible as far as things go. It's just, this will allow us to get some of those rogue ones, and I am trying to get as many of the unique videos on camera as possible. So what's the point of making all the classes, right, if we don't do that? This is a good opportunity to get some of those rogue quests, but I'm not going to go picking up all these quests right now. I actually don't even know if I have room in my quest log to do that. So we'll see. Bam, jump on the roof. I missed it. Okay. I think this is the Chen's Empty Keg. Why is he gray?
Blood and thunder.
Where is my Chen's Empty Keg? Did I put it in my bank?
Strength.
I might have. Okay, so... Alright, I guess that's weird. This guy is the Wharfmaster Dizzywing, which we'll mess with him later.
Yo!
This is our breadcrumb. Something I can help you at, Delangy? There's a shipment I gotta see to otherwise. How do you know my name? You seek passage on the next ship. Have you some item you wish to send aboard it?
Keep it real. Hey,
Where
how you
is
doing?
the secure crate? Where the heck are these things?
Be good.
Did I put that in my freaking bank? I don't think there's a bank in... Yeah, there's a bank right there. Oh, well, if this is a bank, maybe I can get my stuff right now.
Time is money, friend.
Oh, I did. Thank you, goodness. Why did I do that to myself? What's this? Why do I have this here? I can get rid of that and sell them things. Well, I don't have that much room. But I can pull up some of this stuff for shopping purposes. I'll be back.
Hurry back!
I will. I will freaking hurry back. And we have an engineer person right here too, so that's good. Alright, now let's go turn these two in. Oh. She's some OP level person, at least level 40. OP compared to me.
Time is money, friend.
Okay. A small enough crate, yes. I should be able to find room for this aboard the ship. It sails at the next tide. I trust this is soon enough. Excellent. Let me just enter it into my ledger. All taken care of. Good day to you, Rogue. Okay, so he has one quest, Miner's Fortune, which I'm not even going to pick up right now. Because my quest log is so full. Here we can finally get rid of Chen's empty keg as well. I guess I had, yeah, just to clear inventory space, I had moved that out of her stuff. It's weird.
Mukra!
Yes? Well, I'll be. This is one of Jen Stormsout's kegs. Traveled with Rexar a long time ago. I haven't seen or heard about him in Kodo's age. I appreciate you bringing this to me, Talunji.
Cool. No, he will give us a part 2 to this quest, which makes us get Savannah Lion Tusks, Plain Shredder Kidneys, Thunder Lizard Horn, and we'll get to drink the Storm Stout. I'm actually going to pick this up because this is one that we can kind of do as we go along.
Would you like a taste of Jen's namesake? Ah, the Storm Stout is a mighty brew. Jen taught the recipe to my mentor, and my mentor passed it on to me. I'll need you to get me a few things, but I can tell you this, the kick is worth it. Bring me 5 Savannah Lion tusks from any Savannah Lion, 5 Plain Strider kidneys from any Plain Strider, and 1 Thunder Lizard horn from any species of Thunder Lizard. That should do the trick nicely. You can find these ingredients throughout the barrels.
Farewell!
Thanks. So, that is at level 15, so it's not... Ooh, now freaking questies have a seizure over here. Let's find a shop, too. I just want to sell off some of my stuff.
What's up?
Cool. We don't need those. We don't need those. I can get rid of the meat if I have to. Let's do some smelting as well. That'll help clear out some space because bars stack better than the ore does. And since this is all convenient right here, and I know there's an engineering trainer here too, so that's good. That's actually the guy we're going to go turn that other quest into. So all this is pretty sweet. I don't know what we're going to do with all those rough powders and all that stuff. We can make our first aid. Oh, we got plenty of cloth. Once we finish smelting the tin and the copper. But yeah, this is going pretty good. I'm glad they had a bank here. That was super convenient. I really thought it was just an auction house. I didn't realize, forgot Ratchet had its own bank. If you look, we're almost up to 1 gold too, so she's getting some loot. She should be totally good for hitting level 18. One thing I like about Elf UI is it will tell me like if the quests I have are enough to level me up, but that actually wouldn't help me right now because I have 8,000 quests. So, spoiler alert, the answer would be yes if I turned them all in. So just grinding out some of this. Fine. I don't know what we're going to do with double logbooks. Maybe that's going to create like a pocket dimension and freak the whole game out. Or he might make us open it for him. So we might have just been pre-doing that. Okay, and then we can smelt some bronze. We don't have that much tin, but it'll give us something. And then we'll go over to the engineering and just check it out. So we don't have a lot of space, but we can get some back. Yeah, I do like that you get the bar of each for it. Okay, so that buys that, and then let's... Oh, we can make a lot, so we can sell one of our stacks of... This will probably be enough to get us up to 80, but we'll still keep building it. But this will buy us a little bit because we can sell... What I'm trying to do is get ourselves some room to pull out the rest of my engineering supplies from the bank when we go over there and talk to the engineer. I could potentially do these rough stones, but I do think there's a rough grinding stone recipe that we can pick up too. A little bit bummed out that we're going to have to go to Warcraft to turn in that other quest, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hey. Okay.
Have a good one.
Alright, so now we have some extra spots to pull from the bank. We'll go talk to the engineer here. Fuzzruckle.
Hey, how you doing?
Alright, so I don't know that we need all those, but sure. Another copper bar. All those rough stones. Oh, I need my... Ugh, gross. What are we going to stash for now? Gosh. Alright, go back to stashing those. I don't want to stash anything that's going to be like... Fine, put the haunch of meat in there, because what I want to do is take these... Oh, we don't need this, actually. Now that I realize that we don't need that. Fine. Okay, stash those couple things.
Be good.
Now, we want to touch the flight path, and we want to go turn in the other Dizzy Wing thing. Let's go big up a Ratchet flight path. We have this guy, Renix of Wretched. Renix the Wretched.
Yo!
Another one. The last 5 that crazy troll sent me ended up as shark food. Let's hope you fare a little better, eh?
Keep it real.
Plundering the plunderers.
I don't mean to scare you, Talanji, but the last 5 thieves I sent to steal the South Sea treasure came back to me in pieces. South along the coast you'll find Tide Razor, the South Sea freebooter ship. Nestled in the hold is the payoff, the South Sea treasure. On the second level of that ship is the Pirate's Den, a place where they train all of their thieves. Board that ship, steal the treasure, and bring it back to me. Use the Pirate's Den if you need to practice your thievery, but be careful.
Okay.
Be good.
Make sure to visit the Gizmotronic apparatus to grab a lockpick and an
ECAC?
ECAC you will definitely...
Time is money,
You'll
friend.
definitely need both to complete the
Have a
mission.
good one.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to need both of these, but we'll mess with that in a minute. Let's talk to the Master Goblin Engineer and the Journeyman Engineer.
Interesting.
So, I need 65 engineering.
What's up? Keep it real.
Cool. Is there an engineering supplies thing? Is that...
I sure could use your help,
Hey
kid.
guys,
Yo.
what up, man? Okay, so... What can I build? Tons of these. With weak flux, I can build some copper tubes. So if I want to bust some... Just need one thing. Arclight spanners. They're automatic upgrade. But a copper tube... Okay, let's just do it, because that will...
Inventory is full.
You know you hate that.
I'm gonna sell my extra 1 potion. How about that? Okay, so
Have
there's
a
no
good one.
anvils in the engineering shop? Why on earth not? So what, I gotta go walk over, back and forth, back and forth? That's stupid. So if I go back to that weapon guy's place... Yeah, so I'm not going to go do that rogue quest. That is right there, the treasure. I'm not doing that anytime super soon. Because I'll probably get other pirate quests as well. There's a smelting thing. Where's the... And there's no freaking... Oh, there's one. Okay. Now, hopefully this will just fill that one spot. Okay, now I can go back over... and level up my engineering to the next piece. I also can do a scope. Yeah, I don't have a bow or a gun. I could sell that bad boy. But that's because I've got these malachites, but I kind of want to save them for goggles too, if I can.
Time is money, friend.
He's a master.
Be
Yeah,
good.
what do you want?
Okay, so now I can build copper modulators. They require linen cloth. Oh my gosh. It's alright, I'll get a ton more. And soon as I get to 80, which I'm super close, I can start using that. So in the meantime,
Have a good one.
what else do we have that we can build? Yeah, we can do... Okay, I can build this crude scope. That's going to help me out some. Okay, so if I go... And I'm just going to sell it to him. Then I need the stinking anvil. Why is there no anvil? And why is this table not good enough to be an
Get it
anvil?
quick, kid.
I got
ain't
what
got
you
all
need.
day.
That is what's annoying. Okay. So again, buy the weak flux. That is an anvil. That table is an anvil.
Keep it
Don't be
real.
difficult. I should buy another. Okay, how
Hey, how
many
you doing?
of those do I have? 2? Yeah, so I can at least buy 1 more weak flux.
Have a good one.
Annoying, and now I'm going to be 1 spot over. What do I need for the... Now I can also buy wooden stocks and build rough boomsticks. So there's that. I've got the bolts to do that too, so this is just all super duper annoying. I'm gonna have to sell
I
something
got the
though.
best deals anywhere.
What should I sell? Oh, these empty wallets. How did I miss that? Cool. Alright, so we're gonna build 2 copper tubes. Okay. And then this will allow us to build 2 more crude scopes. So we can't build any more crude scopes. But then I've got plenty of space to build more bolts if I need to. Okay, good. We're at 70. Now the boomsticks are in play. So now we need the wooden stocks to go with the copper tubes. Copper tubes are also in play for sure.
Be good.
I don't really care that I'm not like doing this. There are guides you can do to tell you like the best way to level your stuff. I don't care. We'll be fine. It's what it is. Like I'm not worried about maximizing the speed of leveling my stuff. I just want to do what's convenient. Can I learn anything now at 70?
Hey, yeah.
No, at 75 is the course blasting powder and course dynamite, course
Glad I
insight,
could
which
help.
we do need that. Okay, so
Time is money,
let's
friend.
sell those scopes. I'm sure I could get more for those on the auction house as well. Don't care. I'm not playing that game. I don't really care. So we're gonna buy wooden stocks if I want to sell these guns here. So now I want to let's do 3. So 3 wooden stocks and 3 weak fluxes. Okay, so we're gonna
Keep it real.
use this to build 3 guns, which raised me 6 points. I am spending some silver, but we're making a decent amount of it right away back. So we're gonna have to see, do we make at least 3 silver on the gun? If not, we're losing money on the guns, and I mean that is what it is. I'm gonna do it anyway, but okay. So this is definitely the boring end of the video, where now I'm just playing around with engineering. So you're basically watching me experiment and level up engineering, but that's okay, right? Who cares? Otherwise, just click it off. It's not the big deal. Skip forward to the part where I'm doing the quests. And now we're going to build 3 rough boomsticks. Now I might need inventory. Oh, I have enough inventory space. Cool. Let's find out. She can't use guns, otherwise I would equip one instead of a throwing axe, even though it kind of goes against what being a hunter's all about.
Do I have a deal for you?
They do not. They sell for less than 2 silver, so we are definitely losing money on this venture.
Have a good one.
Well, that's just is what it is. We don't have the cloth. We do need copper modulators, so I'm not going to burn through all my stuff. kind of find out what we have. I'm already a journeyman engineer.
Yo.
So now we can learn everything. Of course, boom, boom, boom. All that stuff is great. We can now make course blasting powder. Fantastic. Love it. This will allow me to get to the next level of engineering, but this dude doesn't have anything more for me here, but this is good. So now I'm into that whole course level where I'm using the tin and the bronze. Okay, crafted heavy shot. I can just take that right out of the copper and the course. And I don't even know if you can sell that. What am I gonna do with crafted heavy shot? I don't know. But boom, this is a great way to... Now it's already like low. Alright, so that's actually pretty good. Now I kind of want to save copper modulators are good, but that's the...
What's up?
I need... Yeah, he won't do anything. Please have your Goblin Engineer membership card. So
Be good. Money,
these guys can't do anything more with me right now.
I got the best deals
Can
anyway.
I sell this shot? No sell price, and I don't have. So this is just trash. I mean, I don't even have hunter on anyone that uses a gun. So that's what I would use with Nessingwary. But what are you gonna do? Okay, so that's cool. That's good. That's good. I'm just gonna save these stones and stuff too. Like, it does me no good to build this blasting powder. And I'm gonna save this, all this stuff, because what I really want now is, well, that's still good. If I get more malachite, those are good levels. Also, I can level up using the linen cloth by making the copper modulators, which are actually important, and coarse dynamite.
Have a good one.
But the coarse dynamite, I feel like I'm gonna make the shot. If I get the coarse stuff, I'm doing the shot all day. All right, so let's go stash this stuff back in the bank, and then go hop over to Orgrimmar to turn in this rogue quest. That's about all we have to do. So, yeah, I don't need any of this right now. Cool. Alright, and the rest of it is all quest stuff. Quest. Alright, so that's all good, and now we can take this and this back out of the bank. Those are helpful. Alright, and then now we're going to fly over to Orgrimmar, and that is how you take an hour-long video and tack an extra half hour on. Go ahead and just play with engineering. 2 silver to fly from here. That's I wonder if it scales with level. That's highway robbery. Highway robbery, I tell you. It should hopefully be a quick flight though. Oh, is it gonna make me fly over to the Crossroads first? That's stupid. That's why it costs more money. It's making me fly to Crossroads, and then it's gonna fly me there. This is all just so that I can show everyone the turning in of this Shattered Hand quest. So, I guess feel free to skip ahead to right near the end of the video. I don't know. We didn't really gain a ton of... We gained 1 level, 1 skill. We're close to level 18. We did play around a lot in the Barrens. We turned in a couple of things. I didn't do that with my Varrock character, but that's fine. He won't be the one I do on camera with anyway next time. So it's not like really a big deal. Even if I don't do it with somebody else, we're passing through Crossroads. We just won't read it because we've read it on this episode already, turning in those other 2 quests. It did clear out the class log a tiny bit, but we do have a ton of quests over there. This is not as many as it looks like. This is all 1 quest, 1 or 2. The rune scroll weapons. There's some in the camp. Eventually, the only one that will end up doing these, I think, is going to be Varrock, because we're getting closer to level 20. So it's right around the time we hit 20, she's moving off to Ashenvale, and the Tauren is going to be moving over into Stone Talon Mountains. So that really just leaves Varrock to do the whole bottom half and live here until he's level 30. At some point in time, also right around level 20, we're going to hit up Wailing Caverns. Make sure we have trivial quests. We do. Gotta make sure I do that with all my characters. So Wailing Caverns will be a thing right around the time we have Dead Mines also. But on our next episode, we will look at the next chapter of the Alliance Player's Guide before I think I have next up on tap Millicent. But we did that with Nassangwary on camera, so that'll be an off-camera thing I probably do either later today, early tomorrow. I will try and squeeze in today the chapter 2 of the Alliance Player's Guide. So then the next episode that we see where we're playing this game will be, actually the Tauren will be off camera too. So Millicent and the Tauren will both be off camera, so the next time we tap in, it will be with Shadow Song, whatever we end up renaming her as she continues through Darkshore. So it'll be a little bit of time, probably tomorrow. I think tomorrow we could probably still squeeze it in as long as, I have a productive day. I have been having productive days. They're just not all necessarily my video count. These videos are so long. They take a big chunk of time. So it's not just the things that I accomplish in between my life. I used to, I'm a very systematic person. And that goes to like all the arenas of my life. So I make systems for everything that I do. And that's how I keep myself on track, whether it's work or things I have to do around the house or leisure activities. It doesn't really matter to me. I make systems, and that way I don't neglect anything, and it's how I can get myself to stay committed and not let it fall off when we're almost 1,000 episodes into a show like this. I keep myself focused with systems. And it used to be, there have been times when I'm making 5, 6, 7, 8 episodes a day, and but that's when the episodes were capping out. A long episode used to be 30, 40 minutes, and now we have episodes that they are routinely an hour and a half, give or take half an hour. So that just takes a long time. Even if I don't, it slows everything down. It slows every kind of operating system in my life down, because then when I sit down to do one of these, if you think about 2 hours of your day, there's a reason why a lot of podcasts don't go for that long, and it's just a lot. Like, as enthusiastic as I am for all of the content, 2 hours is a lot of time to sit down in one spot.
It is a fool who believes a charge with axe drawn is more dangerous than a knife in the dark. Well, I'm glad to hear that Tazan is no longer with us. A locked satchel does us no good. We need the information kept within. It should prove a worthy second challenge for one who wishes to join the Shattered Hand. I'll leave it to you to get Tazan's satchel open and return to me with its contents. The locking mechanism is complex, so it will probably be easiest if you obtain the key. As you didn't find it on Tazan's body, I can only assume that he left the key in the care of another. Ah, yes, that's right. He had an assistant named Gemon, a drunkard. You'll most likely find him at the tavern. Perhaps you could quietly relieve him of the key.
Alright, so we're gonna get a crappy dagger.
For the Horde.
Now, we already have the satchel, so basically what we could do is make our way to whoever. He's not even listed on the map, for goodness sake. But someone here in the tavern, but instead, I just picked the lock myself.
Is it not vexing to have the subject of your desire within your grasp, but to have no way of getting it?
So this would have also been training in pickpocketing, I suppose.
This is interesting. You've more than proved your worth with this Telangi. Quite impressed. Consider yourself the newest member of the Shattered Hand. Take this. Be a great help to you in the future, I think.
Now, had we done that at level 13? Sure, that would have been cool. Let's also pick the lock of the other one, just for funsies. So we can keep killing that guy over and over again, I guess, if you wanted to have like a pre-attempt at whatever. Just leveling up your lockpicking. So lockpicking's level 3. We got another logbook, which we don't need. We got a dagger, which we can sell. Cool. All right, so that is that. So basically, that was a sort of a breadcrumb quest to getting familiarized with lockpicking. I mean, with pickpocketing and maybe lockpicking.
What can
But I have a
help
feeling
you with?
we've got more lockpicking ahead. That was a rogue-only dagger, pretty cool, but our daggers that we got out of the Ragefire Castle are even better. Okay, ladies and gents, I salute you all for sticking around this far. I thank you so much. This episode is in the pipe 5x5, and I'll see everyone next time on Lore of Warcraft.